Alright guys, so Frost Queen has received a buff finally in order for her to maybe be used inside of the arena as well as a world exploration. Of course, still within episode 13 and 14, the enemies that are immune to freeze are still going to be a counter to Frost Queen. However, she has received some buff in order to do some sort of damage right now. So let's go into it, guys. Alright guys, so before we get back into the video, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is going to be Try Treats. So I've shared with you guys Try Treats a couple of times in my channel, and this is going to be a subscription-based treat box that you're able to get every single month, and it is going to contain different treats from different countries. Alright, so this time around it was from Italy, and I have tried out different snacks already, and my favorite right now has been some of the candies that they give out, like, you know, these chocolates. Alright, this is like a cone that they have given out this time around. They also have hard candies and sour candies and things like that. So make sure to go and check this out, because this is going to be an amazing way for you guys to go and try out different treats, different snacks from different countries without having for you guys to go to the actual country to try these things out. So make sure to go check out Try Treats down in the description below, where I have a link. And also, if you guys do use my code HyRoolLegend, then you're also going to be able to get 15% off your first subscription box. But once again, thank you Try Treats for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into the video. So here we go. Everything is pretty much the same except these things have been added here. So as you guys can see right here, the damage after freeze is 498.3% of the attack. What the percentage? Dev Sisters, fix this, okay? Of the attack. Targets resistant to freezing receives only 70% of this damage, alright? So, at least she's able to now do some sort of damage, alright? Some sort of damage to the enemies who are resistant to freezing, okay? You can see right over here, this is the new debuff that has been added, the Frost. Enemies hit by freezing quill gets 10%, alright? Attack speed reduction as well as freeze damage has been increased by 140%, which is capped at 350% for 20 seconds. So this is kind of you know, you can stack this with Sherbet, all right, and then you guys can quickly get to this 350% stack. And on top of that, if you guys use someone like, you know, Snow Sugar, now you guys can also do that as well. So let's go into the world exploration here real quick, and let me show you guys. First of all, let's go into 9-30, because 9-30 is one particular stage that you can actually freeze the enemy, or freeze the boss here. So these are the enemies who are immune. I mean, not immune, okay? So there you go. As you saw, there's a little cloud on it, which is going to be the frost debuff here. There you guys go. You guys see the little cloud right there on top. Frost Queen still doing a massive number on that auto attack here, guys. And boom. So they are taking extra damage as well, which is pretty crazy. So it's 498. On top of that, you do the extra 140%, because they have taken that you know, frost debuff, right? So here we go against Strawberry Crepe, who is going to freeze now. And boom, 400,000 right there, I think. Yeah, not a ton. Boom, 1 million. That one's 1 million damage right there. 1.5 million. Okay, so now that's two enemies who are going to be able to be frozen. Okay, and here we go. So now you're able to see that she is still doing some damage, right? Although it's not a ton. She's doing some damage right there. 100,000. Not a massive amount, but she's still able to do something here, guys. Like that. 100,000. So she's not like absolutely trash anymore. She's at least still able to do something. But yeah, still in episode 13 and 14, if you're trying to use Frost Queen, don't. But the biggest thing here is going to be using Frost Queen inside of the arena, all right? So here we go. All right, guys, here we go. We got the freeze comp going on here. All right, so we have full solid almond for Sherbet, as well as full solid almond for Frost Queen. So the reason why this is so good here is because you also are able to stack the Frost debuff onto the enemies with Sherbet, which can also increase the amount of damage, right, that they take right here. This right here. 50% per Frost stack from Sherbet. And it's 140% from our Frost Queen here. So 140. Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Against the double tank comp. Let's go. Here we go. And there's the Sherbet. And freeze as well. Of course, they do have the debuff resist. Okay, so the freeze is not going to be as fast. Okay. Financier keeping Frost Queen alive here. And enemy Black Pearl dead. Freeze and the... Dude, look how slow the torpedo is. And that... Dude, they have 17 Frost debuff on the enemies right now. Boom. Oh my gosh. Dude. She might actually become really, really useful here, guys. 2.6 million, 4 million damage by Sherbet. The reason why Sherbet is so good with Frost Queen, like I said before, it goes both ways, right? Because of the fact that it increases the freeze damage, right, from Frost Queen's skill by 140%, and then plus the extra damage that Sherbet is able to do with his Frost. He's doing a lot of damage. On top of that, Frost Queen is doing a lot of damage and is able to freeze the enemies, preventing them from using their skill as well, right? Yeah, I would say right now, the best one to use against anyone like Sherbet especially is gonna be Vampire, just because, you know, Sherbet is always near the end. He's gonna get targeted by Vampire majority of the time. But if there is no Vampire, look how he's able to just shoot his icicles and slow down the attack speed of the enemies. Like, look how slow that torpedo is flying. Takes forever. Look at that. Frost Queen doing damage. Whew. Here we go. Another double tank. All right. And then, of course, we're going to have to try out Snow Sugar as well. Yeah. Dude, the freeze is so good. Because Frost Queen is always getting shielded by both Financier and BTS and has full solid almond. Like, Sherbet is almost guaranteed to take the feather buff or the feather revive, allowing him to come back and shoot more icicles. Oh my gosh, look how strong it is. Holy. Sherbet just doing so much damage. Holy. Against double tank comps, I think it's almost like a guaranteed win. Yeah, I think right now, the Frost really allowed Frost Queen to have some sort of viability here. And then the Nullify of the debuff, right? The debuff Nullify, which allows Frost Queen to at least a little bit more damage. Not even. Look how slow they attack. That's like insane. Uh oh, here we go. Come on, Sherbet. Oh my god, look how slow Black Pearl is. Did you see how slow Black Pearl went? She went like... She moves so slow. 6 million damage by Sherbet. Cool. They have fully maxed out, fully maxed out, fully maxed out. I did full solid almond on Sherbet. This one's gonna be risky though. Carol, I think Carol needs a little bit more testing with inside of the arena. Yeah, Sherbet 100% worth, without a doubt. Look how slow they are. Oh my gosh, that focus. Oh my gosh, that focus, bro. Dude, it's insane. Wow, my goodness. But without a doubt right now, I think Frost Queen can come back into the meta inside of the arena with the help of Sherbet. But I don't know if she can be used by herself. But with Sherbet, 100%, I think it's going to be possible now. And we'll just have to see a little bit more like different teams getting tested out here. But already, by me just doing random combinations, it's working out. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. So there you go. The buff for Frost Queen. Not bad at all. Not bad.